So day 2 started off on a raw note. The first thing I went to was one of the panel sessions that I was actually counting on not being able to get into, and it was for Trevor Noah and the Daily Show cast.
Honestly, like, he's almost a savant when it comes to his tweeting, because there are tweets that he's written about the future that have come true. There's things that, like, he's predicted things. We just don't appreciate him. That's the thing.
Mostly about himself, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's still genius.
My dude Jabuki was also out there repping for the millennials.
Like, on social media, Twitter and everything, so it kind of just happens by just passive intake of everything. But I also kind of feel like I'm not trying to be like, how do I figure out how to mention Grubhub in this chat? You know what I mean? Like, what are the kids doing these days?
He talked about how everybody in their cast brings their own opinions, and they love that.
And what I love about everyone still on the stage is everyone comes in with their own opinions, and everyone's engaging in the news in different ways.
And they talked about a lot of real issues. They talked about keeping people informed, the need they feel to do that, and especially in a time like this.
They should be informed. It shouldn't be about how you eat a corn dog. It should be about how you're going to treat Americans who eat too many corn dogs with healthcare. And
The important thing, though, is the corn dog.
of course, the corn dog stays. I mean, that I've accepted in America. I understand this.
That's not given.
Yes, but I think that's really what our journey is going to be now. Is accurately giving you a journey and a story of what is going on. You know, so that if you watch the Daily Show, at least, I would like you to be able to go to your voting station knowing what your candidate stands for or against. That's the one thing I would like to do, is focus on policy. I would like to create a show, and I strive to create a show every day that informs you about what's happening in your world. I've tried to bring in more international stories, even if it's just to give you an inkling of an idea that is happening. You know, one thing that I took for granted growing up in South Africa is we just knew what was happening in the world. We just knew. We knew if there was a war happening in Burundi. We knew if a president was having issues in a random country in the Middle East. We knew if Asia was having problems with its stock markets. We just knew these things.
Shout out to Roy Woods. He touched on something real serious. They asked him what his favorite segment he's ever done was, or one of the most touching segments he's worked on. He talked about one where he talked to Chicago gang members who actively go around when they know somebody has died and try and stop people around that person from retaliating to, prevent further violence.
Interrupters who walk the streets of Chicago and talk down angry gang members from retaliating when there's been a shooting on the south side or west side.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny, the part especially when you're recreating like an action film and you're handing out flyers. And also you can tell it was very meaningful to you. I mean, these guys really seem to touch you.
That's probably one of the more meaningful, I would say the most meaningful field piece, top 3 for sure, where it's an issue where there aren't a lot of jokes.
I love Trevor Noah and all of them. I'm a big fan of The Daily Show and everything they do. So that was a lot of fun to get to go see. And also kind of gives a taste of the comedy aspect of South by Southwest that also exists outside of the music and the film and all that. This was one of those things where at the end of the day, it was essentially a comedy session. So just another aspect of entertainment that's available to you at South by Southwest.